Hi, it's Karen, and today we're going to make Nana's chili. This was my mother-in-law's recipe, and it's different than most chilies because it's heavy on the vegetables and not a lot of seasonings and stuff. It has chili powder, but my children love this because it's not like a traditional chili. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by doing everything in one pot. So we're going to saute, brown our ground beef. So I turned the pot on to saute mode, and we recently bought a quarter of a cow. So I am taking 2 pounds of that meat. And I'm going to brown it in my Instant Pot. Okay, we're ready for the next step. I have the meat draining in the sink, and I've left the grease from the meat in here, and so I'm gonna add my vegetables to saute now. So this is about 4 stalks of celery, chopped really small. This is 2 medium onions, chopped really small. And then I'm gonna wait a minute before adding my bell pepper, which is mutilated because my family doesn't like big pieces of vegetables, which if you've watched other videos, you know that. So I'm gonna give this a few minutes to saute, and then I'm gonna add this. And then I will be back in just a minute to tell you what's next. Okay, now that I've let it saute for about 10 minutes so that everything's nice and soft, I'm gonna add my meat back to the pot. So I have it here. I'm gonna add that back. We can go ahead and turn the pot off because now we're gonna start adding things. My next step is to drain and rinse my kidney beans. So I have dark red kidney beans and light red kidney beans. If you don't like kidney beans, don't add them. Or if you only want, half the amount of kidney beans, then add one or the other. But I'm gonna dump them both into the strainer and rinse them really quickly. Okay, now that we've rinsed those, we're gonna go ahead and add our seasoning. I am going to add 3 to 4 heaping tablespoons of chili powder. If you want it more spicy, go for 4. I've got 1, 2, 3.5. And then salt and pepper to taste. Salt. I am using low sodium or no sodium crushed tomatoes, so you'll definitely want to add salt if you are using low or no sodium. And then some pepper, salt and pepper to taste. Now you're going to add your beans. And last but not least, we're going to add our tomatoes. The reason you want to add these last is because if you put them in first, you're going to get a burn notice. Because tomatoes notorious for burning to the bottom of your pot. So we don't stir this up. We're just gonna put it on top. And I try to do it slowly. So I have 2 cans of crushed tomatoes. They're the 28-ounce cans. So I do 2 cans of those. And then 1 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes. It's up to you if you'd like to use more diced tomatoes or more crushed tomatoes. You can decide what's best for you. We are gonna close our pot. We're gonna close our lid, our vent, and then we are gonna press our bean and chili button, and we're gonna let it go. And then I like to let it sit afterwards for just a little bit. And then give it a good stir to get all your flavors together. And then I serve with cheese and sour cream and guacamole, but you serve it however you like, maybe some garlic bread on the side, but I'll take a picture and post when I'm done. Have a great night and subscribe if you are interested in seeing more videos.